Hello yogis, and welcome to Yoga for Strong Bones. I'm Susan Fay. I teach dance and yoga at the Center for Life and Learning in Chicago, Illinois, housed at Fourth Presbyterian Church, and also at the West Hartford Senior Center right here in West Hartford, Connecticut. So today we're going to be taking a look at 6 yoga poses chosen specifically for their ability to strengthen our bones and help fight off osteoporosis. And we're looking for inspiration from the book Yoga for Osteoporosis by Dr. Lauren Fishman and Ellen Satinstall. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's begin. We have our chair handy for assistance, and we also have our source of hydration handy, so we can always take a sip of water whenever we might need it. All right, and let's begin. So just to get ourselves a little bit situated, we're standing tall. Our head is balanced over our rib cage. We've got our head sitting right on top of our spine. Our rib cage is balanced over our pelvis, held together with nicely engaged abdominal muscles. And we'll roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Again, and up, back, and down. Once more, and up, back, and down. And now let's squeeze our shoulder blades into the spine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder blades together. Shoulders relaxed down. And we'll take 2 big breaths in. These breaths we're going to hold at the top and slowly release. So we will sweep our arms up, breathing in, and hold it, and release. Once more, big breath in. Hold it, and release. Good, good, good. So that little hold of the breath there in between the inhale and exhale helps calm our nervous system a bit. That is the first and last time that we will be holding our breath in class. From here on out, it's all nice big breath in, nice big breath out. So let's begin with pose number 1, which is tree pose. So we'll bring our chair into the picture here. Chair on our left. Left hand resting lightly on the back of the chair. We'll roll this shoulder, right hand on the waist, and we shift our weight left, pulling up out of that hip, head to the ceiling. We lift the heel. Perhaps you stay here, or maybe you lift your foot to the calf. Abdominal muscles are engaged, and we're breathing in and out. And breathing in, head to the ceiling, breathing in, shoulder blades together, breathing in. Maybe we can get this other hand to the waist and release the foot. All right, good, good, good. Now we need to get our right hand on the back of the chair. So we're putting our right hand on the back of the chair, resting lightly. We shift all of our weight to the right foot, hand on the waist. We lift the heel, or we lift the foot. Abdominal muscles are engaged, and big breath in and out. Once more in. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in. Nice long neck. Breathing in. And release. All right, good, good, good. That was pose number 1, tree pose. Let's move on to pose number 2. We're going to take 6 poses today. So now we're standing with our chair on the left, and we're going to take a look at Warrior 1. So for Warrior 1, we have 1 foot in back, 1 foot in front. Our back leg, in this case the left leg, is turned out. So the leg is turned out at a slight angle. The right leg, the forward leg, is parallel. So toes pointing directly at me. Big breath in, hand to the ceiling, breathing in. And we bend that front leg. Big breath in. I'm just going to widen my stance a little bit. Big breath in. Front knees directly over the middle of the toes. Big breath in. You may want to raise both hands, maybe, maybe not. Once more in and out. Nice, good, good, good. And hand on the chair, feet come together. All right, let's get this right hand on the back of the chair. I'll just swing my chair around here. Now we have left foot front, parallel, right leg back, turned out. Breathing the left hand to the ceiling, breathing in. Bending the front knees. Widening my stance. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. Optional, both arms up. Breathing in. Front knee over the middle of the foot. Another big breath in. And out, hand on the chair. Breathing in. And we step together. Good, good, good. That was Warrior 1. Let's take a look at Warrior 2. And we do have a seated option for Warrior 2. If you are seated, I'm going to ask you to scoot to your right. Everybody is going to have their right leg extended and their left leg bent, turned out. So here we're taking our classic wide leg yoga stance. The back leg, because we're going in that direction, this is the back leg. The back leg is turned in, the front leg turned out, knees over the toes. So big breath in. We bend the left knees. Big breath in. We're looking over the left shoulder, left hands. Big breath in. Pull this right shoulder blade into the spine. Yes, good. Breathing in. Relax the shoulders. Big breath in. Breathing out. Lower the arms. And turning the left foot in, the right turned out. And if you are seated, you will be scooting to your left. Everybody has left leg turned in, right leg turned out. So if you're seated, this will be your stance. And here we go. Big breath in. And bending the right knees. Big breath in and out. Breathing in. Pull this left shoulder blade right. Good, good, good. Opening up the chest. Good, good, good. Big breath in and out. Breathing in and out. Straighten the knee. And healing toe together. And voila. All right, moving on. Again, if you are seated, we're moving on to side angle pose. So if you are seated, again, scoot to the right. Everybody will have the right leg extended. The foot, particularly the outer, the little toe side of the foot, really pressing into the floor. And we'll breathe the arms up to shoulder height. Breathing in. We bend the knee. We hinge a long spine over. And we reach. Good, good, good. And big breath in. And out. Big breath in. And the abdominal muscles are engaged. Big breath in. Bent knee over the middle toes. Big breath in. And out. Keeping this right shoulder relaxed, breathing in. So not here, but here. And breathing out. And big breath in. Sweep the ceilings. Nice. Other side. If you're seated, scoot left. Everybody has their left leg turned in from the top of the hip, the entire leg turned in, right leg turned out. Very important when we take our hinge forward here, that we have a long spine hinging forward. We're not hunching forward and hanging out here. Long spine hinging forward. And I'm kind of half on my mat, half off here. Big breath in. Bend the knee. Bend the elbow. And reach. Good. And big breath in. And pressing out of that thigh. Big breath in. and out. Big breath in. Nice long line. Breathing in. Feel free to drop your gaze to the floors. Big breath in and out. Breathing in. Sweep the ceiling. Lower the arms. All right, that was our side angle pose. Let's move on now to triangle pose. So for triangle pose, we may want the chair for assistance. Let's just mosey on to our hydration station here and get a little sip of water before we move into triangle pose. Good, good, good. Excuse me. So we have our chair on our left, and we're taking our wide-legged stance. We're a little bit of a distance from the chair because we're going to be reaching to the seat of the chair. So the left leg, foot perpendicular to the seat of the chair. Right leg is turned out, again turned out from the hip, not just from the knee or ankle. Breathing our arms up to shoulder height, breathing in. Long spine hinges forward, hand on the seat of the chair, hand to the ceiling. And big breath in and out. And big breath in and out. Here's another option. Big breath in. This top shoulder blade into the spine. Good. I like how that opens up your shoulders. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. And here we go. Big breath in and out. All right, other side. So you need to get your right foot closest to your chair. So I'm just going to scoot my chair around here. And again, we're a foot or so away from the seat of the chair. The right leg is turned out so that that foot is parallel, perpendicular to the seat of the chair. Left leg turned in. We're going to take a nice long spine, abdominals engaged as we hinge over, reaching for the seat of that chair. So big breath in. Long spine hinges forward and hand to the ceiling. And big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. Here's the variations. Big breath in. Top shoulder blades into the spine. Good, good, good. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. Reach for the ceiling and lower the arms. Whoa, those standing poses are building a lot of strength as we're engaging these big muscles in our body. They're pulling on our bones and they are encouraging bone growth when we're contracting our major muscles, pulling on the bones here. Another thing that encourages strong bones are twists, particularly when it comes to the spine and the muscles attached to our spine. So let's finish our mini practice today with a nice twist. So we have our chair on the left. We're going to take revolved triangle. So we will be facing our chair, and we're going to put our front leg, our right leg forward, left leg back. So here's the triangle for revolved triangle. And both of our feet are perpendicular to the back of the chair, so no turnout here. Hands resting lightly on the back of your chair, right leg forward, left leg back. As we revolve, you may want to bring this back hand forward. So let's roll our shoulders back, shoulder blades together, big breath in, and we rotate toward that front leg. And big breath in, and looking over that front shoulders. Big breath in, and rotating toward the front legs. Big breath in, relax the shoulders. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. Both hands on the chair and come to neutral. All right, now we need to get our left leg in front. So left leg in front. Left leg, now the front leg. I find it helps with balance if our legs are not too close together. This makes balance difficult for us. So if we're standing in our triangle with our legs just a little bit apart, no farther than hip width, but not in here. All right, so we have our left leg forward. Also, for a little help with balance, keep this back hand, this right hand, further away. So if you bring it forward, it makes our balance a little wobbly, a little trickier. Let's roll our shoulder back, hand on the waist, and big breath in, rotating toward that front legs. And big breath in, looking over the left shoulders. Big breath in, left shoulder blade into the spine. Yes, good, good, good. Big breath in and out. Big breath in, looking over that front shoulders, and big breath in, both hands on the chair, return to neutral. Okay, that is it, yogis. That is the first 6 of our 12 poses for strong bones. Come back later for the remaining 6 poses chosen for strengthening our upper back, and a few more twists thrown in there our homage to Chubby Checker to strengthen the bones of our spine. So thank you so much for practicing with me. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.